This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to share with you the incredible Casino Royale roulette system by Sal. He said this is the best roulette system there is, and today we're going to test it. We're going to put it up against the best again. We're going to put it up against Aussie Pete's roulette system that wins $250 every single day, and it's undefeated on this channel. We're going to keep doing it until we see anything other than wins, because right now it's just winning and winning and winning again. So we're going to start with that, and then we'll get to the new system of the day. I can't wait for this. Let's just jump right into it and get started. We're going to be on red to start, and actually it'll depend on this spin now. Let's see what we get here. Yes, we'll start on red for $10, and you can see we have a zero balance. Let's go ahead and spin, and the timer's set for 15 minutes. This is Aussie Pete's roulette system that wins $250 every single day, and that is a loss. So we're going to go from 10 to 30 and switch to black. We're currently minus 10, and again, this system has never lost on the channel, and he says he's never lost with it, period. So we have to keep testing this one, and there's a loss at 30, and we're going to go from 30 to 50, and we'll be on red now. Let's go ahead and spin. We're currently minus $40. And here we go. Okay, that's a win. 9 red. Okay, we won. We're up 10. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go from 50. Normally we would go from 50 to 60, but we're in $50 increments. So we're only $40 away from our $50 goal. So we're going to place a $40 bet on red. If we were not within range of our $50 goal, then we would be going up a unit with a win. So let's go ahead and spend $40 on red. This will get us to our first goal of $50. But we lost it. Okay, so we go up 2 units, and we go from 40 to 60. There we go. We're currently minus 30, and let's spin. And that's a 21 red. That's a loss. So we lost, so we're going to go from 60 to 80, and then we'll be on red. We're currently minus 90. This is a $2,000 bankroll system for $10 units, $200 bankroll system for dollar units. And that's a win at 80. Let's see how far we are away from our $50 goal. Okay, we're $60 away from our $50 goal. If we were not that close, then we would go up 1 more unit with a win, and we'd be at $90. But no, we're $60 away from our $50 goal, so we bet $60.
No more bet.
And here we go. Let's achieve that first $50 goal. And we lost that. That's a 6 black. So we go up 2 units. So we go from 60 to 80, and we'll be on black. And we're minus 70. Let's go ahead and spin. I'm actually glad we're starting out really bad, because I want to see what this system can do when horrible things happen and see if it still makes $250 every single day. There's an $80 win. So now you can see we're only $40 away from our $50 goal. So the next bet will be $40, not $90. Okay? If we weren't $40 away, we would go up a unit with a win. But again, we're only 40 away from our target. So we bet 40 on black. And here we go. And that's a loss, 30 red. So it's given us a tough time so far, but that's okay. I want to see how it does against the worst spins there is. And we're going to go from 40 to 60. And we'll be on follow the winner, red.
No more bet.
Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a win, 5 red. Let's see where we're at. And now we're only $20 away from our $50 goal. So instead of a $70 bet, which would be going up 1 unit with a win, we're going to bet $20. And if we get this, we'll meet our first goal. And we finally did it. Okay, we reached our $50 goal. And now, you can see we're up 50. We go back to 10, and we'll be shooting for a $100 goal this time. And there's a lot more to this that you need to know, and I'm going to show you when we have a big losing streak after wins. There's a lot that you need to know, so make sure you watch the whole video. And we're going to go from 10 to 30 up 2 units after that loss. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 10 black. Okay, that's a $30 win. Let's see where that puts us. So we're $30 away from our next goal of $100. If we were not that way, we would bet 40, which would be up 10. But we're going to bet 30 because that's all we need to achieve our next goal.
No more bets.
All right, let's go ahead and spin. We're 4.5 minutes in out of 15 with Aussie Pete. Wins $250 every day, and that is a loss. So we'll go from 30 to 50, and we'll stay on black. If you hit green, you just stay on the color that you're on. And here we go. That's a 16 red. That's a loss, so we go up 2 units from 50 to 70. Okay, we're minus 10 currently. Let's go ahead and spin. And that's a 28 black. Okay, and that's a loss at 70. We're going to go to 90. And we'll be on black, and let's spin. Okay, we got a win finally, and that's a 13 black. Let's see where that puts us. And once you get a win, what you do with this system is you retreat back to the nearest $50 interval. So our goal is not 100 anymore, it's 50. And this is a big safety feature of this system. So we're only, instead of betting 100, we're just going to bet 40 because that gets us to the next $50 increment. And we can work our way back to 100 in no time, but this is the biggest safety aspect of this system. And that's a 20 black, and that's a win. Let's see where that puts us. Now we're up 50, and our next goal will be 100. We go back to 10. And we'll be on black for 10, and let's spin. And so you don't have to try to get back to session profit where you were. You just reset the next $50 amount that's higher than where you're at when you get the win. That's your new goal, and it's an achievable goal. That's what's so important about this. And you can see on that last one there, we lost, so we go from 10 to 30, and we switch to red. And I'm okay with resetting back to our goals a little bit because I know that when things start going our way, we're going to make a lot of money. And that's a $30 win. So we're at 70. Our next goal is 100. We're only 30 away. So we're not going to bet the next bet, which would have been 40, which is up a unit. We're going to bet 30.
No more bets.
So $30 on red, and let's spin. We have plenty of time left. We're only 7 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 15 black. And that's a loss. So we go from 30 to 50. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's an 18 red. That's a loss. So we go from 50 to 70. And these are the worst numbers I've seen with this system. And we're still doing just fine. And once things start going our way, then we're going to get to that $250 profit. That's a 23 red. And that's a win. So let's see where we're at. We're up 60. We're at 60 going for 100. Instead of an $80 bet, we're going to bet 40. Okay, so we'll be on red for 40.
No more bets.
And if we get this one, we'll reach our next goal of 100. And we did, so things might start be going our way now. And now we're up 100. We go back to 10. We're on red. And now our next goal is 150. So here we go. That's a loss at 29 black. So we go from 10 to 30. And we're on black now. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 28 black. We got the win. So let's see where we're at. We're $30 away from our next goal. So instead of the $40 bet, which would be up a unit after a win, we're going to bet 30. And that will get us to our next goal.
No more bets.
So such a great safety feature of this system. That's an 18 red. And that's a loss. So we'll go from 30 to 50 and switch to red, follow the winner.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. And that's a win, 30 red. So let's see where we're at. We're at 140. And we only need $10 to get our next goal. So instead of a $60 bet, we're going to put a $10 bet out there.
No more bets.
And if we get the win, we'll achieve our next goal. And if we lose, we won't have lost that much. And that's a 21 red. Okay, we achieved our goal. Now we're shooting for 200. And we'll be on red for 10. We're 9 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 20 black. Okay, and that's a loss. So we go from 10 to 30 and switch to black.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. Okay, we got it. That's a 10 black. Let's see where we're at. Okay, we're up 170. So normally we'd go up a unit with a win, which would be 40. But since we're only 30 away from our next goal, the bet's going to be 30. Let's go ahead and spin. Otherwise, you go up a unit with wins, up 2 units with losses. But a lot of times that's different based on what the next goal is. So that's a loss. We go from 30 to 50, and we'll be on red now.
No more bets.
Next goal is 200, and here we go. And that's a 29 black. That's a loss, so we go to 70. And spin, then we'll check our balance after this one. Here we go. That's a 23 red, and I believe that's another loss. It is. So we go from 70 to 90, and again, this is what I wanted, was to get this system with really bad spins and see if it still does awesome. And that's what we're going to find out. That's a 23 red, and that's a $90 win. So we're up 110, and here's where it changes. So you saw a little bit of this before, but our goals get reset now. If you have a long losing streak and you get a win, you reset to the next highest $50 level above where you're at. So our next goal is 150 now. We're 40 away. So instead of a $100 bet, by increasing a unit, we're going to drop back to 40. And here we go.
No more
All right, let's go ahead and spin. We still have 4 minutes left here. Still plenty of time. That's a 26 black, and you can see how much money that saved us by dropping back there. Now we're going to go from 40 to 60, and we'll be on black. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 9 red. That's another loss, so we go from 60 to 80, and we'll be on red.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. Okay, we lost again, so we go up another 2 units. We'll go from 80 to 100, and then once we finally get a win, after a bad losing streak, we reset to the next highest $50 level. That's a 33 black, and that's a $100 win. So now we reset back to 50 again, and that's okay. We'll build it back up. So we're only $20 away, so instead of a $110 bet, we're going to bet $20 on black.
No more bets.
Still follow the winner, and here we go. Okay, we got it. So we reached our $50 level. Now we're back to shooting for 100. So we're not being greedy with this system. And we go back to 10 on black, and we're shooting for $100 as our next profit. So we're okay resetting and starting over as long as it means we're not losing our bankroll. And then eventually we'll get to that $250 profit per day. So we won that one there, and we go up a unit with a win. So you can see we were at 10, we go to 20.
No more bets.
And here we go. That's a 7 red. That's a loss, so we go from 20 to 40, up 2 units. We're still up 40. And just think about it, how bad things have gone this session, and we're still up money. That's got to mean something, right? And that's a 30 red. That's a win. So we are shooting for 100 now. So instead of a $50 bet, we're going to go down to a $20 bet. And let's go ahead and spin. Okay, we got the win there. So we just achieved our new goal of 100. Now we'll shoot for 150, and we'll go back to 10 on red. Here we go. And we got it. 1 red. Fantastic. So now we go up a unit from 10 to 20, and we're shooting for 150 here. Here we go. So we increase by a unit on wins, up 2 units on losses. And let's see where we're at. So we're only 20 away from our next goal. So we bet 20. We do not bet the next bet, which would have been 30. And here we go. That's a loss, 29 black. So we go from 20 to 40, up 2 units and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 3 red. That's a loss, so we go from 40 to 60. And spin, then we'll check our balance. Here we go. That's a 35 black. And that's a loss, so we go from 60 to 80. We're still up $10 even after this huge mess that we've had today. And that's a 0, so it's just losing and losing and losing again. We're going to go from 80 to 100. And let's go ahead and spin here. That's another loss. So we're going to play this one a little longer than 15 because I want to see what happens when it gets down. We're going to go from 100 to 120. And again, this is the worst possible scenario when things like this happen, when you pretty much lose about every spin. Let's see what happens here. If we get on a horrible streak, which it's getting even worse, we'll switch to red now and we'll go to 140. Okay. But we still have plenty of bankroll. Remember that. Very important. That's a 34 red. Okay, that's a 140 win. We're still down though, so we keep going up a unit on wins. The only time we reduce it is if we need to get our new $50 goal, but we're down, so we're not doing that. That's a 15 black. Okay, so we're going to go from 150 to 170. And I know we're going past the time on this one. This is one that has never lost, so we're going to keep playing it. We're going to see if it does lose. That's a 32 red. That's a loss. We're going to go to 190 on red. And again, the system has never lost. We're minus 470. And we still have about 1,500 left in the bankroll. Here we go. That's a 27 red. Okay, that's a 190 win. Since we're negative, we keep going up 1 unit on losses. And that's because we're not in profit. That's a 16 red. That's a win. Okay, so we're minus 80. And then we're going to go up 1 more unit here. All right, let's go ahead and do that and spin. That's because we're still negative. And we got the win. Okay, now we're back up $130. Now our next goal is 150 because we're back into a positive amount of money, and then we just bet $20 to get to 150. And let's do that. And we lost. So then we go from 20 to 40 on black and spin. And we got it. Okay, so now all of a sudden we're up 150, trying to get to 200. We reset back to 10, and here we go. So I can't believe that came back even from that horrible loss. All those horrible losses that we had. And then you can see the next bet would be to get to 200. We're 40 away, so that means we increase by a unit because the only time we don't increase by units if we don't need to, and that's a win 22 black. Okay, so then you just look at your bet again. We're only 20 away from our next goal, so we bet 20, not 30. And spin. And we got it. So we didn't make 250 today with this one, but we did end up getting it back up 200 and didn't lose our bankroll. So another win for the system, for Aussie Pete's roulette system, won $250 a day. And he just plays it till he gets up 250 and then walks. He says it's never lost. It still hasn't lost on the channel, but today it had about the worst spins I've ever seen, and somehow it came back, and that's pretty awesome. Obviously, at the 15-minute mark, it was around even. So in the 15 minutes, remember that for the next system. And now it's time for the new system of the day. I can't wait to share this with you. Let's jump right into it, get started, and see if it can win some money. And here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the new Casino Royale roulette system by Sal. Let's place the bets, and here we go. We're going to place a $100 bet on 19 to 36. We're going to place a $60 bet on 1 through 12. And then we're going to place a $20 bet on 14-18 corner. That's a 180 total bet. You can see we have a zero balance.
No more bets.
And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 20 black. Okay, and that's a $20 win to start. So we're up $20. This is a two-part system. So once we do get a loss, we're going to go to the level 2 of this system. And here we go. That's a 21 red. Okay, another $20 win. So we're already up 40. Let's rebet and spin. When we hit the first 12 or the corner, we're going to break even. And here we go. That's another win, though. That's a 26 black. Okay, so we're up 60 already. And again, once we get a loss, we're going to go to level 2. And I'm going to show you how to retrieve everything. And here we go. That's a 12 red. And that's a break even. But we're already up 60, so that's no problem at all. Doesn't hurt us any. Let's rebet and spin. And there's only 3 numbers that can hurt us. That's a 30 red, and that's a win. Okay, we're up 80 now. Let's rebet and spin again here. If you're someone that likes a system that gets lots of wins, this is definitely the one for you. That's a 9 red. That's a break even. So we're still up 80 though. Let's rebet and spin. And then once we get a loss, I'll show you how to deal with that in level 2. That's a 16 red. Okay, that's a loss. So that's our first loss. You can see we're at minus 100. So when we get a loss, then we switch to follow the winner on color, and we go to $10. So let's go ahead and spin.
No more bets.
Okay, and we got the win. Okay, when you win, you go up a unit. So we're going to go from 10 to 20 on red. And let's go ahead and spin. And then I'll let you know when it's time to go back to level 1. That's a 7 red. That's another win. We go up another unit. So we're minus 70. Okay, now we're at 30. That's a 12 red. Another win. Okay, we're minus 40. We go up another unit. Okay, now we're at 40. Here we go. And we got another win. Wow, this is a lot of reds in a row here. Okay, so let's rebet, and we go up another unit with the win. And once we get in any kind of profit, then we go ahead and we go back to level 1. But we lost that one, so we're going to go up 2 units. We're going to go from 50 to 70 and switch to black. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 20 black, and that's a win. Okay, so now we're back in profit. We're up 20, so we place the bets again. So we're going to put 100 on 19 to 36. We're going to put 60 on 1 through 12, and 20 on 14-18 corner. Let's go ahead and spin. We're back to our 180 total bet, and we're back in profit. Let's make some money, and that's a 30 red. Okay, and now we're up 40. Let's rebet and spin. Then I'll let you know when it's time to cash out and everything else. And that's a 32 red. That's another win. All right, we're up 60. Let's rebet and spin again. Let's see how many times we can get a win before we lose on one of those 3 numbers again. And that's a break even on a 17. And we're up 60. Again, if you hit the corner or the first 12, you break even, but it doesn't hurt you any. That's a 25 red. That's another win. Okay, so now we're up 80. Let's rebet and spin again. We're 4 minutes in out of 15 with Casino Royale roulette system by Sal. And that is a 36 red. $20 win. Okay, we're up 100. Let's rebet and spin again here. And that's a 34 red. Another win. Now we're up 120. Still at the 180 level, and believe me, you can get a lot of wins in a row, or just a lot of wins period with this system until you get a loss. We're up. We had a $20 win there. We're up 140. Let's rebet and spin again. Winning $20 with every spin's adding up here. And that's a 9 red. That is a break even. So let's rebet and spin. We're still up 140, even with that 180 loss, and that's pretty cool. That's a 16 red, and that's a loss. That's a 180 loss. So let's see where we're at. We're minus 40, so we put 10 on red. And let's go ahead and spin. This is a follow the winner on colors second level system, and that's a loss. So we go from 10 to 30 on black. And spin. And coming up here, I'll share with you when it's time to cash out. And that's a 30 red. That's a loss. So we go from 30 to 50 on red. Up 2 units, and let's spin. That's another loss, 6 black. Then we'll cover bankroll and everything as well. We'll go to 70 on black now. We're minus 130. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 2 black. Okay, we got the win there, but we're still not in profit. So we go from 70 to 80, and we'll be on black still. Follow the winner on color. And that's a loss, so we'll go up 2 units. We'll go to 100 on red. And spin. Here we go. That's a loss on 10 black. So we'll go to 120 on black. And spin. And we got the win there. Okay, so we go up 1 unit. And we're minus 120. And I know it's hard to believe, but if we get the win here, we'll be back in profit and we can go back to level 1. And we did. So we're back to level 1 again. We're back in profit. And let's go back to our original bet. So 100 on 19 to 36 and 60 on first 12 and 20 on 14, 18 corner, $180 total bet. And eventually you're going to go on a nice run with this system and with level 1, and then you're going to cash out. I'll let you know when that is. That's a break even because we hit the corner. Let's rebet and spin. We're going to be back to winning $20 per spin once we hit 19 to 36. And we just did there, so there's some more profit. And now we're up 30. Let's rebet and spin again. This is also a system that builds up lots of comp credit. And that's a 13 black. That's a break even. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a loss. So now we go back to level 2 again. We're minus 150. We'll go to black 410. And we've had a lot of losses for a system that only has 3 losing numbers. But anything can happen when you're playing roulette. We lost that one, so we go from 10 to 30. We need to get our money back, and then we'll restart again. That's a 30 red. Okay, that's a win at 30, so we go to 40 and stay on follow the winner color. Let's go ahead and spin. We're going up 1 unit on wins, up 2 units on losses. That's a 23 red. That's a win, so we go from 40 to 50. And we're at minus 90 right now. And that's a 33 black. That's a loss, so we go from 50 to 70, and we switch to black. We're minus 140, but this system comes back so quickly. Before you know it, we'll be back in profit again. But that's a 1 red right there. That's a loss. So we'll go to 90 on red. And spin. And I know down 210 doesn't sound good, but before you know it, you watch, we'll be back in profit. That's a 36 red. That is a win at 90, so we go up a unit. Now we're at 100 on red. Let's see if we can get another red number. We've had a lot of them lately. And there's one right there, 12 red. Fantastic. So let's see where we're at. And we will go up another unit. Now we're at 110 on red. And we got it, 5 red. So we're back in profit. We go back to level 1 again. We're up $90. So let's put 100 on 19 to 36. And then 60 on first 12. And then 20 on the 14, 18 corner. The only losing numbers are 13, 16, and 0. So this time let's see if we can get a bunch more wins before we, it'd be nice to get to our cash out level, which I'm going to share with you here shortly. There's a nice $20 win, so we're up 110. Let's spin again here. And that's a 3 red, that's a break even. So let's go ahead, rebet and spin. Let's see if we can get some high numbers and get some wins. We're 10.5 minutes in out of 15. There's a win right there on 34 red. So now we're up 130. Let's rebet and spin. Again, only 3 numbers that can get us here. 13, 16, and 0. That's a 25 red. That's another win. Okay, so we're up 150 now. Let's rebet and spin again. And that's a 25 red. All right, another $20 win. We're up 170. If you like to get lots of wins, this is a good system for you, as you sure get a lot of them. There's another one right there, 33 black. Another $20 win. We're up 190, and let's spin again. Here we go. It's a 36 red. That's another win. So now all of a sudden we're up 210. Didn't take very long to come back, did it? And now we're racking up some money here, and that's a 16 red. That's a break even. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not a break even. That's another loss, but we're still in profit. So what that means is we don't go to level 2. We just stay at level 1 if we're in profit. So we're going to put 100. I'm glad you got to see that. So we're going to go to 100, 60, and 20. And let's build it back up. Here we go. We still have 3 minutes left with this one. Let's get in profit, and then I'll share with you what when you should cash out coming up. That's a break even there. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. It's a 20 black. That's a win. Okay, we'll take it. We're up 50. Let's build it back up again. And we only have 3 numbers that can hurt us. Let's stay away from them. And that's a 9 red. That's a break even. Okay, so we're up 50 and spin. That's up 50 is not bad with all the losses we've had, considering there's only 3 numbers that can get us, and there's another win there, even though it tried to hit 0. It did not, and we're up 70. Let's rebet and spin again here. We're 12 minutes and 40 seconds in out of 15. There's another win, 23 red. Okay, so we're up 90. Let's rebet and spin again here. And that's a 5 red. That's a break even. Won't hurt us any, and it'll build up nice comp credit. And let's spin again. Got to use those benefits in the casino, because they sure... oh, and that's a 180. But yeah, use those benefits in the casino. That's a loss there. And we're minus 90, so we go back to level 2, and we'll be on red for 10. Here we go. Let's build it back up. Okay, that's a 26 black. That's a loss, so we go from 10 to 30. Now we're on black. And the cash out for this is $250, but we almost got there. And we just lost again. We'll go from 30 to 50, and we'll still be on black, because when you hit a 0, you stay on that color. And here we go. Okay, we got the win there. And again, you'll be surprised how quick this comes back. We go up a unit with a win. So that means we go to 60. And here we go again. It's a 12 red, and that's a loss. So we go up 2 units from 60 to 80. And spin. Here we go. That's a 34 red. That's a win, and we go up a unit. So we go from 80 to 90. And won't take long. If we get a win here, we'll be back in profit again. And we did. We're back in profit, so we go back to level 1. Again, that's 100 on 19 to 36, 60 on first 12, and 20 on the corner bet.
No more bet.
Here we go. Let's build it back up. And that's a win. That's a 21 red. Okay, we're up 50. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 3 red. That's a break even. Okay, we're up 50. Let's rebet and spin again. That's a win with 22 black. And we're pretty much out of time here, but let's see how far we can go without getting a loss here. We're up 70. That's a 1 red. That's a break even. Okay, let's rebet and spin. Here we go. That's an 18 red, and that's a break even, I believe. Yep. And let's rebet and spin again here. Wow, let's get some wins. Okay, there we go. That's a good one. 29 black. Okay, we're up 90.
No more bet.
Here we go again. That's another win. 34 red. Okay, so at least it gets us over the $100 profit level. But let me know down in the comments what you think about this Casino Royale roulette system by Sal. And let me know what you think of the 2 levels and the retrieval process, all that stuff. I love getting these new systems from you guys every day. Keep sending them in to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And boy, I just love seeing what you guys have for me every single day. And at 7 a.m. Central Time every single day of the week, I test one of your guys' systems and the search for the best roulette system possible. And I sure love the journey. I hope you're loving the content. And if you are, please like and subscribe. And thank you guys all for getting us, everyone on the channel, to 50,000 subscribers this week. Let's shoot for 100,000 now, and let's keep growing this great community. That's pretty awesome. And I absolutely love how active everyone is, and keep sharing your strategies. And let everyone know down in the comments what you think of these systems. That really helps them out when they try to make a decision on which system to use in the casino. So share your comments, good or bad, and let everybody know what you think. And ended up winning with both these systems today. It took a little bit, a few extra minutes on a couple of them here, but still ended up coming back really well after some pretty rough numbers early. So let me know what you think about that as well down in the comments. And this is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.